Hello, everybody. This is Mike Pray with Keller Williams Realty. I've been telling people that this is a declining market, and it is. The prices, median sales prices, have declined for the last 3 months in a row, and they ended the month of October down 4.9%, and ended up at 375,750 for the median sales price. For the year, they're down 7.2%. This time last year, the median sales price was 405,000. So we're seeing a declining market, a reduction in prices. It's not a rapid drop, but it is a decline. And so people have asked me, well, how can you say that it's a good time to sell your house in a declining market? And so if you're selling your house just to take equity out and putting it in some other vehicle, and you don't have to sell the house, maybe it's not the best time for you to sell. That would be a for sure. However, if you've been contemplating downsizing or upsizing, either one from the current home that you're in, something that you need to know, a pro tip about the market, is that prices are going to rise and fall on the home you're buying or selling and the home you're buying at the same time in the same market. So while you may sell your home for a little bit less than you might have a few months ago, the home you're going to buy, you're going to pay a little bit less than what you might have paid a few months ago. And so why is that an advantage? It's an advantage because the home you're going to buy, you're locking in a lower price point on that home. And so a lot of things can change. Taxes can change. Insurance changes. Certainly values go up and down. But once you buy that home, the price you paid for it can never change. So you're locking in a lower price on that home, and thus a lower mortgage if you're going to finance it, or you're paying less of your capital to purchase it. And so that is an advantage. You want to lock in that price, and the interest rate, you can change that when it goes up, when it goes down, whatever. If it goes down, you can refinance. If it goes up, you're locked in at the current rate. And so those things are all pluses and advantages for buying. Now, if you're a first-time home buyer, or you've been between homes for a while and now you're getting back in the market, this is certainly a marvelous time to buy a home, because the prices are declining, as we already discussed, and the interest rates are actually as low as they've been. They're moving up and down, and we say they're moving up and down, kind of oscillating as they're going down. They seem to be trending down. And so it's a great time to buy. Homes are staying on the market a little bit longer, so sellers are giving some concessions. Builders are certainly giving some concessions, certainly at this time of the year. So a lot of times we don't think that we can qualify. The best way to find out is to actually talk to a loan officer, so you can get with me and I can refer you to some great ones, or if you have one that you use, you want to talk to them about what things look like for you with a loan. You'd be surprised the programs that are out there and the things that may be available to you for purchasing a home. So another thing that's happening as we're watching, fewer people are actually putting their homes on the market right now. And so the total available inventory is dropping, but the rate of sales is also dropping. So our months of inventory is up month over month. So 4.42 months of inventory at the end of October. What that means is that if you didn't put any other houses on the market, how long would it take to sell the ones that we currently have out there at the current rate of sales? So that would be 4.42 months things have kind of shifted. They used to say 6 months is a balanced market, but the circumstances that we're looking at now, buyers have a little bit of an advantage, or things are balanced more toward the buyers because there seem to be fewer buyers that are qualified or able or understand that they can go out and buy a home. Days on the market, now that's up like 0.95 months, almost a full month of inventory from this time last year. The days on the market, as I mentioned, it's taken a little longer to sell them. They're up 3 days from last month. They're actually even with this time last year. It's taking about 51 days from the time you put the home on the market till it goes under contract. The interest rate is obviously a big player. At the end of October, the rates were at 6.17, approaching, and there were some loan programs where you could get in the fives. As compared to last year, that's down like a whole half a point. It was at 6.72 this time last year. Now, at this time, which is in early November, the rates have gone back up a little bit. Today, they were at 6.33. And like I said, they're bouncing up and down as they move downward. But something that I've learned in a lot of years in real estate is that there's always a situation, or almost always a situation, where there's an advantage to get into the market or to move around in the market. And so sometimes those are things that we know about because we do this all the time, and you may not be familiar with. So you can call me or go to my website and contact me, mikepray.com. You can email me at mikepray2@gmail.com. You can call me at 469-446-0234 or text me. And we can sit down and have a no obligation consultation with you about your real estate goals, what you would like to achieve, and work out a strategy for you to get there if it's possible to do. But once again, it is a good time to sell and it's a good time to buy. And if you'd like to know how, give me a holler. That's all that I have now. I hope you all had a great Halloween and looking forward to a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I look forward to talking to you next time. Bye.